Hey guys, welcome back to Faith, Family, and Sports. Tonight we've got an old box of action-packed All-Star Gallery cards to open. These were printed, I believe, my date's right back here on the back. It says 1992, so losing focus there. There we go. So it's gonna have some old guys in it, and I've tried to do some research on this, and I believe it's mostly like really older guys, like Hall of Famers and early 70s and 80s guys, from what I could tell. So we're going to be going way back in time. But there are 24 packs of 7 cards, and apparently it says a Hall of Famer in every pack guaranteed, but I don't know if it's genuine 24 karat gold leaf cards. So we're going to be looking for some gold cards here. Picked these up this past summer at a yard sale from an older gentleman who had just all kinds of stuff. I mean, he about cleaned me out going through all this stuff. When we first walked up to his house, he had some boxes of cards just sitting out in a box, and he had like an 89 Upper Deck box and some other stuff, some older like 83 or 4 tops or something. This is a double wrapped. And I was looking at them, and he come over and talking to me, and I asked him if all the good cards were taken out, and he was like, well, probably, but he said they're probably over here in these binders. So then I went over, and he had a table, just tons of binders on it. Well, that's pretty cool. Oh, these are 1993 series one, it says. So pretty cool looking cards. Anyway, he had all kinds of cards, binders, boxes, and we got to talking, and I had some stuff picked out, and we got to talking. He said, well, let me show you what I got in here. And he opened up his garage door, and he had just shelves and shelves full of boxes, and I guess at least half of them were cards. So I probably spent a good hour and a half there just talking with that guy and going through stuff. Needless to say, the wife and kids were kind of tired and ready to go, but I got quite a bit of cool stuff. I got this. I'd never opened any of these before. I think I paid him like $5 for this box. I got a lot of starter sets, I'd call them. I don't think I got any complete sets, except for is it 91 Leaf? The good one with Frank Thomas rookie card in it. I got that whole set from that guy, and he just had them by the boxes, so I think I paid him like $5 to $7 just for the box of stuff, and they ended up having that whole set in it, and I actually had some extras. I think I got 2 Frank Thomas rookies out of that, so that was pretty cool. That was a good time. But we talked about collecting and just baseball in general, and we're going to open some of these packs, and then I've got some other stuff that I got off of him I'll make another video on. I don't want to make it too long, but probably the best collecting story I have in a while anyway, just talking to that guy. Let's see what we can come up with here. So let's see, Bill White. Some of these names I may not recognize. The glare is going to cause a problem. Bill White, Al Oliver, now that guy I recognize. Jimmy Pearsall. Let's see what the backs of these look like. At their date, got some major league total stats there, where they were born, got some career highlights, so pretty cool. Here's Minnie Minoso maybe, kind of sticking together. Come on now, it's not the same card, is it? No. Oh, that's not good. There we go. Minnie Minoso. Bill Skowron. Virgil Trucks. Looks like an old card there. Played 17 years. Sorry guys, some of these guys I don't recognize. I'm just kind of looking back through them. Just looking at that one because it doesn't look like a color photo. It looks kind of black and white. So I thought maybe he was older. Played in 1940s and 50s. Billy Williams. 59 to 74. 75 to 76. So pretty cool information here. Some of you guys might be able to tell me a little bit more about these players. Just rip into them and see what we can find. Rusty Staub. He played in the 70s and 80s. Bobby Shantz. Tony Oliva. Bobby Mercer. These cards, I've seen action pack cards before, the way they've got them kind of folded over. Makes like just two pieces of cardboard folded over. Luis Tiant. Gene Woodling. That's another one that looks really old. Let's see, he played in the Indians in 43. Oh, let's see, yeah, Pirates 47. So this one goes way back. And Eno Slaughter. And I haven't been paying attention to see who the Hall of Famer is in each pack. This pack feels a little bit thicker, so I don't know, maybe it'll have something different in it. Maury Willis, sorry, hopefully you can see all these. Maury Wills, Bill Madlock, Herb Score, Bobby Thompson. You're sticking, come on, man. Here we go. Gil McDougald, Robin Roberts, and Bobby Doerr. So these are a cool little history lesson, if nothing else. I enjoy opening up different things here. And it's not a real big set, I don't think. I forget how many cards are in this set, but I thought might have the possibility maybe putting the whole set together from this one box, so that would have been pretty cool. Johnny Mize, Frank Thomas, not quite the one we're all used to. Bill Mazeroski, I believe we all know that name. Jim Lonborg, Billy Pierce, Mel Parnell, and Mickey Lolick. Pretty cool. Let's see if we can go through a little faster here. Don't want it to be too long. Flash through the names and see what we can find. Boog Powell. That's a good one. Al Rosen. Don Newcomb. Ron Santo. Bobby Richardson. Wally Moon. And Willie Mays. Nice. That's definitely a cool card there. Willie Mays. Say hey, Willie Mays. There's another Maury Wills, Bill Madlock, Herb Score. We're starting to see some repeats already. Bob Thompson. Oops, sorry guys, didn't see half them. Gil McDougald, Robin Roberts, and Bobby Doerr. I believe we've seen every one of those cards before. Like I said, it's a small set, so there'll probably be some repeats. Let's see what the pack says. 24 karat gold leaf cards randomly inserted. Every player an all-star high profile sculptured card. So every one of these players was an all-star at some point. So no scrubs in these packs. Bill White, Herb Score, Tony Oliva, Don Newcomb. I think that might be one we haven't seen yet. Mickey Lolick, Gene Woodling, and Willie Stargell. There's another nice one. kind of hard to open. Since they were put together, the Cooperstown collection. There's this Boog again. Oh, this is Rusty. Rusty Staub. When did he play? The 70s and 80s. Bill Mazeroski again. Sam McDowell. Don't believe we've seen that one. Minnie Minoso. Gil McDougald. Virgil Trucks. And Willie Mays again. So, hopefully I can put this set together out of this box. Knowing my luck, I'll probably end up missing like 1 or 2 cards. Frank Thomas. It cracks me up every time I see a name of somebody from the more recent era that I'm used to watching. Frank Thomas or names like that. Louis Tiant, Bob Richardson, Billy Williams, Robin Roberts. This last one. Ron Santo. I'm not sure if we've seen that one before. Manny Mota. Bobby Shantz. Sorry about the glare. Jim Lonborg. Bill Skowron. Wally Moon. And Bobby Dorr again. So yeah, we're definitely getting a lot of repeats. Might put together 2 sets. I want to say there's like, I don't know, I looked it up. If y'all are familiar with the trading card database website, you can look up just about any set of cards or anything about baseball cards or basketball or football. I believe they do them all. But you can look up just about any set, rare sets. And that was Bill Madlock, Al Rosen. It's a really good resource for trying to figure out about cards or a set if you want to see which cards are missing or just find out things about lesser known sets. It's a really good resource if you want to look up something. Stack these up. Here's Al Oliver again. Boog Powell. Wilbur Wood, I believe that's a new one. Maury Wills. Bobby Mercer. Vern Law, that might be another new one. And Johnny Mize. Don Kissinger. Steve Garvey, that's another name. Pretty famous. Bud Harrelson. Frankie Crosetti. A lot of new ones in this one. Larry Doby, very nice. Monty Irvin, I believe we've seen him before. Lou Brock, there's a nice one. Pretty cool. Here's Davey Johnson. Thought it said Jansen there for a minute. Rocky Colavito. Clem Labine. Seems like as we're getting down to the bottom of the box, we're getting different sets of players or different sections. Sal Bando. Dick Grote. George Kell. And Bob Gibson. Very nice. Like I said, guys, these are some players that were pretty far back in the day before my time, so I don't know a whole lot about them. Will Horton, George Foster, Cincinnati. I believe he's the only red in the set, so that's pretty cool. I'll take that one. Chris Chambliss, Bert Campaneris, Bob Horner, Lou Boudreau, and Ralph Kiner. All kinds of paper loss on that one. Stuck to the back of old Lou there. Let's see who we got here. Bobby Gritch, Harvey Haddix, Ken Holtzman, Vada Blue, Elroy Face, Billy Herman, and Yogi Berra. Good old Yogi. 90% of the game is half mental, or something like that, he said. We got here Rico Cardi, Orlando Cepeda, Carl Erskine, Ralph Branca, Cesar Cedeno, Richie Ashburn, and one more hiding here. These last ones always seem to stick. Fergie Jenkins. Very cool. Here's Kurt Flood. Seems like they're sticking more the closer we get to the bottom. There's Bobby Bonds. Barry's dad, I believe. Pretty cool. Dave Kingman. Joe Garagiola. Sorry, I'm butchering that name. Mark Fidrich. Warren Spahn. And Al Kaline. So we're doing pretty good here, guys. I think we got about 6 more packs and we'll be done. Another Kurt Flood on top here. Cesar Cedeno again. Rocky Colavito, Bud Harrelson, Vada Blue, George Kell, Ralph Kiner. I think we've seen every one of those. Would like to get 2 of those George Fosters just so I could, if I can complete the set, then I can have one just for my Reds PC section. Larry Doby again, Harvey Haddix, Dave Kingman, Bert Campaneris, Billy Herman. I don't think we've seen that one, have we? And Bob Gibson again. Very nice stuff. So these are pretty cool. Didn't know if I would like the set, but I thought they would be pretty interesting just to open up. But I think I do like these cards. Don Kessinger. So I wasn't sure about the way these cards were kind of doubled over. Mark Fidrich again. George Foster. So I got my second one. So that's good. Yep, that's him. Yeah, okay. Carl Erskine. Somebody tell me how to pronounce these names. Sal Bando, Lou Boudreau, and another Yogi. 3 more packs. I haven't found a gold one. Gold elite card. Dave Johnson. Elroy Face, Bobby Bonds. Yeah, I believe we've about seen everything we're going to see. Chris Chambliss, that might be new. Ralph Branca, Warren Spahn, and Lou Brock. So we'll see. Maybe I'll pause the video and see if I've got the set before we wrap it up. Will Horton, Dick Groat, Steve Garvey, Ken Holtzman, not sure if we've seen that one or not, Joe Garagiola, Monty Irvin, Fergie again. Last pack, guys. Let's see what we can get. It is kind of late. Finally got everybody in bed. So, finally get a little me card time. Bobby Grich, Bob Horner, Orlando Cepeda. Let's see if we get anything new. Clem Levine, I believe we've seen that one. Frankie Corsetti, Richie Ashburn, and last but not least, Al Kaline again. So there you go, guys. That's why we pulled out a box. I'm going to pause it right here for a second and just see how close we come to completing this set. Alright, guys, so went through these cards and did a little more research on the trading card database, and it finds out it seems there's 84 cards. This is actually, I don't know how I didn't see it on the box before. I mean, it clearly says 1993 Series 1. So, ding dong me, was looking at this at 92. So, little brain freeze moment there, so I apologize. But anyway, and it actually listed on the trading card database is 1992 also, but it is Series 1, so I have the complete Series 1, which is still pretty cool. I may somewhere down the road find Series 2 for a good deal like I did this one, but they are all there. I almost got 2 complete sets actually, but I did have a few. Sorry, I was looking for something here. I've gotten these out of order. 49, 47, sorry. Yeah, okay, so I was trying to find this card here, Minnie Minoso. So almost got 2 complete sets, but anyway, I was looking for this one because it says this is an uncorrected error, which I haven't looked till just now, but the birth date, if I can get it to focus, should apparently be, it says 1922 on it, but it should be 1925. So for those of you that like your error cards, a little something extra for you there. But there you go, guys. 1993 action-packed, pretty cool set. Got some real big names in it. They were actually all all-stars, so I guess at some point in their career they were all big names. But for some of us that didn't grow up during this era, some names that we can recognize: Yogi Berra, Willie Stargell, Lou Brock. But appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Maybe we can find some more cool, interesting things like this, some older stuff. But please give us a like, comment, let me know what you think about these cards, and please subscribe if you haven't, and we will talk to you all later. God bless.